Hello,
Damn it.
YouTube.
Anyway, so that's
Hello?
like, so I have to use a cream for that now.
Maybe not
they
on
got
stream.
a little
Shit.
treat
Hi,
that you can
Bob,
use
not
these little
Bob,
fish.
Tom.
They bite it off.
Really?
Oh my god. My husband has barnacles. Anyway. Hi Bob, not Bob, Tom, not Tom, and anybody else who has picked up this ridiculous show since we started.
2 years.
How are y'all doing tonight?
I was just talking about cream cheese on bagels. I don't know what you guys were thinking.
Ugh, cream cheese on a bagel. I'll be
Cream
right
cheese
back.
on a chonga bagel.
He needs a bagel and cream cheese.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
We just ate.
I know we just ate, but
Did you eat cream
Time-
cheese and bagels?
no,
I
we
thought
had
about it.
toast though.
But we had a lot of pasta last night.
We
We're
had
both lactose
so
intolerant.
much pasta.
So
It was good. It was Alfredo.
I mean, we took
Yummy.
pills, but it still makes your stomach a little. Yeah.
Anyway,
In there.
D&D.
Sorry, Tom. I know you're a little.
D&D Beyond.
Oof.
Oof. Look at that natural one. Initiative.
I don't wanna. I refuse.
Hey, I got rid of it, so we're good.
Okay. So who wants to recap?
Oh gosh. So last episode we met Zill's parents. It turns out. Right after defeating Dagmar by chopping him up into tiny pieces and putting him into a handy haversack until the handy haversack exploded and shot him into the astral sea, naked and unarmed, and de-armed. We were just kind of standing there, and suddenly a bunch of angels showed up, and they were like, "Hey, Paylor wants to talk to you," and we're like, "Okay." And we ended up gathering the things that Dagmar had left behind when we killed him, sort of killed him, and we were teleported to the Mount Celestia.
Mount Celeste.
Mount
Olympus.
Celeste, not Olympus, you dork.
Candy
Mount Celeste.
Charlie. That's
Oh my
it.
God.
That's the one.
So we end up getting there, and Zill has a one-on-one. Zill goes and has a conversation with Paylor one-on-one, in which it is explained to her that this dagger that she got off of Dagmar is the only object in the world that can kill a god, and then we put it away for safekeeping. Zill also found out that Paylor is her actual biological father.
On that note, Dion also got his memory back, so he
knows that too.
Yep.
Yes. We ended up having a banquet with Widget, who turns out is also Zill's mother. So Widget and Paylor, and then Melora was there to not represent, but for Jorek's god was there. So 2 gods, a pretty elf lady, and our party had dinner together. It was supremely awkward and wonderful. We were told that the prophecy that had been Zill's literal entire life was broken when Six cut the head off of Dagmar. And that now that the prophecy is broken, there can be a bit more of an exchange of information, and that there is a god named Ao, who is the god of all gods, who is basically the creator of this prophecy, something to that effect. We know that we need to gather the last of 3 keys. We have 2 of them. One of them was given to Jorak via Fan, and one of them was given. Zill has the other one, which is the Immortal Sun. And by destroying the prophecy, we saved Paylor's life, which is pretty cool. Zill's pretty happy about that. Just gonna say that. And the third one, the third key that we're looking for, is in Dagmar's Keep, which is where the next day we left and we made our way to Dagmar's Keep. And that is where we are starting today. There's more things that happened. Would anybody like to?
We had a super awkward. The dinner was super awkward.
Yeah, we
Dion
had
was
dinner
shoving
with
food
my
in his
parents,
face, so he didn't have to say
Yep.
things that he would regret,
which he did anyway.
which he did anyway. Jorak was super comfortable.
It was just chill.
Definitely
Jorak
wasn't
learned-
comfortable.
Jorak learned that his parents were killed, or his mother, was killed by Inquisition soldiers, and
Yep.
is no longer wearing his Inquisition armband. It's now on
Oh,
his
no.
fair, Smokey.
To be fair, he also learned that was because they were raiding people.
It's true. Oh, hello.
Mom.
Hello, sorry.
Hello? That was your mom? She just came back? What?
No, it's my mom.
Your mom.
Jorak's not happy about this news.
I mean, yeah,
Regardless
that's
of-
fair.
Regardless of
fair.
why his
Things
mom
are
was
Right,
killed.
right.
Yes.
That's fair. I was just giving the stream a little context.
Yes.
I'm not
They
saying
don't
it's
read
right.
it.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
Dan, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Yay. So yeah. 6 broke a prophecy and the whole world is changing. We'll see how that goes. And we need these keys in order to stop the rip through the fabric of time and reality. When I had to mute myself for a second. The weave, that's what it's called. There's a rip in the weave and we're trying to
the
fix
weave.
that.
I heard a different letter. I was
Weaves?
like, that's not right.
We have to save the weeb.
We have to save the weeb.
I heard a D.
What?
We
Save
gotta
the
save the
weed?
weeds.
We have to save that too.
We have to,
No,
to
that's-
protect the weed.
We have to
That's
protect the weed.
push-
That's our other
Oh,
campaign.
that's Pharaoh.
Without that.
All right. Let's do this. What are we doing?
Let's
What's up?
do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and we found this town full of enslaved Warforge.
Oh, that's right.
And
There are
6 was
more
not
enslaved
happy.
Warforge.
Yeah. You probably saw about 15 while you were passing through the town
Oh.
that are just
Okay.
off doing
If
tasks.
there's only that many, then he would have checked all of them. Because I said
And it-
earlier.
And for
That he
context,
was
these
looking
Warforged are still like enslaved.
Yes.
Enslaved. Okay.
Yeah. They're actively doing their job and they're not deviating.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's an interruption, they pause and then they go right back to work as soon as the interruption's over. Basically.
Yarp. Yarp.
And this building now has a hole in the wall.
Yes.
You've got a hole in your. Anyway, so
It worked.
we.
What worked?
The focus attention.
Yeah.
Oh, you just want one camera up to focus attention?
No. No, on the Roll20. I figured out the shift click thing.
Ah.
I was excited. Okay. So you guys had just walked up to the entryway into the manor grounds.
Yes.
And that is where we cut off last session.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
so 6. You remember you spent a lot of time inside the manor. Because you were one of Dagmar's prized assassins. And he used you as a bodyguard a lot.
Okay.
That backfired.
It did. It
Damn
did.
right.
Well, when you're good at your job.
It's like, haha, I have another ally. Oh, wait, it just chopped my head off.
He's
Right.
like, oh, I can control you. Like, no, you can't, bitch.
Yeah, basically.
No more.
Okay. So, I assume you guys are entering into the manor?
Yeah. Heck yeah, we
Yarr.
are.
Okay, I'm just gonna flip over to the manor map then.
Oh, no. Can you.
What?
Never mind. Well, it'll change anyway with new map.
So put down your
Do you
mount
have
first.
the non-DM map?
I do not have the non-DM map,
Okay.
unfortunately.
You mean with all the numbers?
Yeah. So it wouldn't have the numbers on it, but that's okay. No worries.
At least the numbers are the right direction this time.
I see some tokens too. This is true.
Where are we coming in?
You
That's
guys
a-
are coming in right here at the
Front
doorway.
door.
At the entrance,
Drop your mounts before you drop your people, so that they're on a layer
Duh.
below you.
Yeah. Oh, I need to reload my my app too, so that I can roll into it.
Alright, drop them out first.
Need to mute this conversation.
So
I
drop
knew it. I
myself-
was waiting for it.
drop myself before the mount.
He's not big enough. You need to make him bigger.
Yes, can you make Victor large, please?
I'm bringing in a familiar.
Oh god. I just saw what you put down.
Olo.
Hi, Olo.
Hello.
I'm putting Zill's wolf token out just for later in case we need it. It's just chilling there.
Okay. Cool. So
Bob,
just
not Bob.
fun little thing. I've been doing like some world building stuff, and Fork and Fields has become a huge thing.
Oh my
It
god.
makes me very happy.
It's glorious.
The
that
next
the old-
campaign is it going to be about stopping this
Hi-yo.
cult that turned evil?
I don't know,
It
maybe.
wants to turn everybody into bread or some shit.
Maybe we are the cult.
Who knows?
Sure, I certainly think so.
Oh, thinks the Inquisition's a cult now?
Yep.
I mean, we are a cult. That's kind of how religion works. Excuse me. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys get up to the door, and the door is not locked. It is wide open.
Zill will take the first few steps inside.
With doors wide open. Oh man, you just walked through a wall. Holy shit.
Oh,
So did
that's
you.
a door?
Oh, that door's
Yep.
open too.
Oh.
As far as you can tell, all the entryway doors are unlocked.
I mean, I was gonna explore these side little cubby holes first.
Okay,
Before we just went
do
through.
it.
If there's a dungeon in front of me, air quotes, I'm gonna just look around.
Yeah.
Zill just deleted her. Oh.
I wanted to be on top so that I'm not under the mounts. Zill is antsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
This you're checking this room here.
Yeah.
Okay. That room just appears to
I counted
be
them out.
a storage. Just
Okay.
appears to be a storage room.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary, just a normal.
Nope. There's like coats and stuff from whoever owned the manor before. Maybe some of Dagmar's coats and like trench coats and things like that for going out. But as a whole, it's the place seems like there's it seems like the room's pretty dusty though, so like it probably doesn't get much use. But the rest of the house, like the entryway, seems to be pretty clear of dust.
Okay.
Like it's maintained at least majority of it.
There's a tiny werewolf in that room.
I just like Dion's checking corners. Like that's an.
He said he's having internet problems. So we'll be right
Oh,
back.
okay. Yeah, Dion's checking corners and stuff too. Like he just doesn't like being able to be stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
And also traps and also
That makes sense.
information. Like
Okay.
there's just lots of reasons. So he's just like going through methodically.
Okay.
He's not taking a long time necessarily. Like it doesn't take a long time to just go look, nope, look, nope.
He's clearing rooms.
But yeah, he'll at least peek every. Yeah.
I would like to peek in this tiny room.
It's actually empty.
actually empty?
Except for
or
a big red
empty?
button in the center.
Yep. Nope, it's
It
empty.
says do not push.
Okay.
There is a fountain and like a pond in this center, in room number 1. Sitting chair. The torches are lit, so the room is
Right.
yeah. There's
I mean-
a lounge area to the through these pillars over here. Oh no.
Oh no.
I can't do that far away. Oh no.
Maybe we should turn all of our webcams off, and that'll make it easier.
Okay.
I think
Also,
that.
there's an alien behind you, Joe. Just so you know.
Mhm.
Ooh. I just saw it.
I mean, it's been there for the last couple of streams
just-
too.
I'm
Oh, I
just-
use the background on the stream. Never mind.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Okay.
I've seen it before. I just
Okay.
Yeah, that's for my next Star Wars costume.
Sorry, YouTube. We're having some technical difficulties.
so were the Warforged around here.
Yeah. So 6. You recognize the area. It actually looks pretty much exactly the same as you remember. Like, not much has changed.
So I know my way around.
Yes, you do. You know that room 12 on the map is Dagmar's room.
12.
You have to go to the right.
You
There's
have
a
them
second
numbered in your
story.
head.
Oh, there's a.
Yeah, there's a second story.
But the important question is room number 6 6's room?
I mean, seeing as it's a living room, wait, no, 6.
It's better than not having a
I'm
room.
I mean, his room would probably be like something like this.
That's what this little tiny closet is for.
The dusty closet that's not in use anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the empty room with the big red button. Yeah, that's where 6 was.
Yeah.
Hue, hue. Hue, hue, hue. Iris knocks over this potted plant as she goes by. Because she's big.
Yeah. So
6 catches it.
Oh.
there doesn't appear to be any other exit out of this front foyer area except for the archway leading into room 3, which is actually the foyer. You're muted, Zill, if we're trying to talk.
Because I was eating chips. I was joking about this couch.
What about it?
I was gonna make a she pees on the couch joke, but she turns into a
Oh.
wolf form pees on the couch. But I changed my mind. That's not something Zill would do. Lol.
In this situation,
6 changes
Well.
into a were robot and Pisa.
Oil leak.
Hi.
All right. Well,
Do I know that there's guards of some kind standing in this room?
you see them. They actually are other Warforged that actually have wings made out of blades. And they're standing like statues.
Oh, that's not suspicious at all.
with True Sight, are they still
Yep.
what they look like?
Yep.
Do you think we need to worry about these 6?
Do I?
These are new 6. You don't remember them.
He's never used these before, but he did have guards.
You do remember that this is where he had other Warforged stand guard.
So in other words, yes.
Do I know what would activate them?
Entering into the room without him or without permission.
Yes, we will probably have to fight them. Or find a way to sneak past without them noticing.
I don't think I have a way of doing that.
Well, this is also the only way to the second floor. Where his office and room would be.
I don't want to do anything important until Zorak gets back.
I agree.
That's why I'm just like, I'm just gonna chit chat. No chance for survival. Time to reroll.
Yep, we all died. The house was trapped and exploded. There were winged warforged. The wings were blades. We all got shredded. No chance for survival. Time to re-roll.
Did he decide to go take his 45-minute shower instead?
I'm gonna.
He's resetting his router.
I know. I'm
gonna need you to. Okay. I'm gonna need you to type in "sorry guys" there, so he believes it. I'll do better. Sorry guys, I'll do better next time.
Oh, hello.
Oh hey, thanks for abandoning us right before we all died.
We all turned our webcams off because it might save your internet.
Another speed test.
There we go. Now we can hear you.
But let's see.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I would suggest turning off your camera because it'll help save your bandwidth. As much as I love the idea of us all having our cameras on, I don't think that'll.
I mean, yeah, this was a pre-internet being a problem idea.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Besides, now I can chew on my bottle and none of you will see
We were
it.
all just getting ready to reroll our characters because they all died.
Yep.
No, seriously, there are warforged with blades for wings.
And they will most
And we
likely
all-
attack us.
And we all got shredded. We're dead. We did.
So you said if you're not with Dagmore or authorized to come in.
Yes.
Am I still authorized to come in?
Are you?
I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Have you conveyed this information to the group?
He did mention it out loud.
6. Do you think that he waves you to like come over, like so, and he steps away so that he can say this quietly and hopefully be out of earshot, and then says,
Dion,
"Yes."
if you're trying to avoid them hearing us, they're just as perceptive as I am.
Right. Well, then you. Yep.
You walk outside.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. If you right click when you move your token, it'll tell you how far that is. Fortunately, it's also moving my map, so it's being all weird. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's...
It takes a little getting used to, but anyway, sorry. So he'll say to you, "You've seen Dagmar. Why don't you? I know this might be hard for you, but why don't you take on his appearance? We might be able to get through that way." So you've seen Dagmar.
I called him out on having his voice be wrong, and he just changed it to that.
Do I know if that kind of magic would work?
Yeah, as long as you don't recall ever having true sight.
I mean, would they like detect that it's a spell and that?
You have no idea. Do you have a way to do that?
I don't.
So you can assume that they don't.
You know what happens when you make an assumption.
I would say I don't think
To
6
make an
was doing
ass.
anything.
Makes an ass out of your ump
Yeah.
and your shin.
I mean, it's not a sure thing, but it could be a could give us a shot, or at least a surprise on them.
We are only here to search for information, correct?
Exactly. So avoiding a fight would be best, especially if we can free. Especially if we can free
While
them
you're
from
saying this, I'm walking over this way and looking up at the building. Do we need to go through the doors?
Not necessarily. We could potentially. And then Dion, as he starts walking away, he's like, "One moment," and he runs back to the door, and he's just like, "This way."
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was maneuvering the map. I was trying to get to Zill. Sorry.
So
Jorak, this way, please.
Is there like
Is this
windows
outdoors? Is
and
this a
shit up
wall?
on the second?
There
Floor.
is a balcony off of Dagmar's room, and there is actually a door from the courtyard 5 here. And there's also a back door on the back of the building that you know of.
Zill can just fly.
There is another door back here.
It's hard to see the whole map at
More
once.
than one of us can simply fly. In fact, all of us can get up there quite easily, for the most part. And he dances. He glances over at Jorak.
Well, you could do a hop off his bear.
I was like, his strength is so high you could jump on the roof probably.
Lol.
Right.
We have ways of getting
He,
up there.
he's got grasshopper legs. He could do it.
Six looks at his legs.
Not literally 6.
Zill would like to do a fly around not actually touching the building or going onto the building, just kind of flying up and looking through windows.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick look here, and she's gonna send Eritan.
Okay.
And she's gonna stand hand on Dion's leg. I was gonna say shoulder, but he's really high up there, so probably
Yeah.
up on his leg.
Okay. So you're just going to stop and peek in every window?
Yep.
Okay. So along this area here, you see what appears to be servant quarters.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is a fancy bedroom with lots of foliage and a bed in the center. You see a long hallway. This appears to be a study of some form.
Is this a balcony into Dagmar's room?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I will make note of that.
This one here you see is just probably like a guest bedroom. This one here appears to be a library of some form. Another bedroom and another like study type room. The other end of the hallway. A seating lounge area is number 11. He's got a very aesthetic taste. You've come to notice. Like he likes his tropical foliage and his like cushions on the ground, not actually like chairs and tables. You seem to notice there's a lot of like rooms like that. He's got a very aesthetic taste. And then this room
Aesthetic,
here,
that's a word for it.
yeah. Number 14 appears to be a storeroom where they have what appears to be like the staff does the laundry as well as stores the kitchen supplies.
Okay.
And then the lower floor, there's only a couple windows on the lower floor. The backside, there's more bedrooms, more seating areas. There's a formal like gathering room, number 6. And then number 9 has a couple windows that are tinted, but you can kind of make out that it appears to kind of be like the kitchen.
Okay. Brings in the other question. Did I see any other guards, any other people?
Nope.
Okay. I will mention all of this, and I will say, there's actually a balcony on what appears to be Dagmar's bedroom. And she'll point. At it.
Point up here. Right there.
Yeah.
How
Mhm.
many,
So
how many
above-
feet up is that? What'd you say?
It's right above the doorway entering into 4. So like right here on the lower level.
Yeah.
We had to give it a
How
jumping
dark is it?
estimate.
It's like evening right now. It's not dark yet.
Can I blink up to the balcony?
Jorak, I have a spell that could get you up there pretty easily.
Really, DJ really wants to jump it.
You could jump it.
Is it more than 11 feet up?
No. And you
I
could
mean,
you could stand on your bear, have him stand up, and you could probably just grab and pull yourself up
True.
with your
Like,
combined height.
You would try to do a pull up and just rip the balcony off.
Like, your bear standing on its hind legs is probably close to 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
So you standing on its shoulders.
Yeah, no. There's no
Um,
issues with you guys getting up there.
Just your bear.
Is this door unlocked?
It is.
Oh,
Actually, now I want to see Jorak, like,
well.
get up there
can I
and then
check it?
hang from his feet and
Yeah.
lift his bear up to the
Or, like,
balcony.
He could
traps
do
or
it.
anything?
Are you checking for traps?
Traps.
Yeah.
I've got my true sight going on.
It's not trapped.
Please tell me Jorak does that.
Actually,
Okay.
I know we just got here, but would you be terribly worried? No. It takes
Oh my
10
God,
minutes.
What was all that?
I was thinking about doing detect magic, but she changes her mind because it takes 10 minutes to cast. Because she is a ritual caster.
Mhm.
So I get into the garden, and then I jump.
So you can get up
What
there.
are you doing?
10 foot run, jump 11 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, easy.
And
I
grab
fly
onto the
up
balcony
on.
and climb up.
I fly up
behind
on
you two.
Iris.
Yeah.
Is the balcony over here, above the garden?
Yeah, on the other side
Or
of the
whatever.
map, I can shift
over
quick
here.
yeah.
Oh gods!
Right there. Sorry.
I'm gonna tell Smoke
Oh, we lost
to
him.
just like get outside of the walls of the garden and just sort of like hang out like right around where he is right now.
Just roar really loudly if something bad happens. Meow.
So you just having him patrol the perimeter.
Just, I mean, literally just like right around the garden here.
Sorry,
Okay.
like bear.
Just the garden area, nothing, no further.
Cool. So you enter into the bedroom 6. This is a room you remember very well. You spent a big portion of time watching over him while
Quit
he slept.
tickling me! Sorry. Sorry.
I'm done. Ignore me.
You were caught, or were you casting Tasha's hideous laughter?
I.
IRL, yes. I got.
Roll a d100. I'm kidding. No,
No.
I'm just messing
I
with you.
don't. I think I have that as Dion. But anyway, yeah.
I'm just messing with you. No,
I feel it was out of his will box. He definitely took the insult one though.
vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah,
Colin mockery.
Colin mockery,
Yeah.
Kick.
as she says.
So you enter into the room. There's a big. It's a huge bed. It's like 10 feet. Like, this is more extravagant and larger than any person could possibly need. And it's like displayed right in the center of the room. There is a fountain to the exterior wall, and then a bunch of trees in the corners around the pillars.
Iris is just gonna like squeeze her way through that doorway.
Okay. It's a tight fit, but she can manage. It takes a
Yeah.
little bit. Okay. You found a bathroom, Jorak.
Drac is using the facilities.
Zill hops in the tub.
Zil does not. Ichthia is
Sorry,
in a
Ichthia
different.
hops in the tub.
I'm gonna say Ichthia is a different campaign. Does this one have a battleship fallen over? Is that what that is? It looks like a fallen over
I
battleship.
think it's an art easel.
Yeah, I would say it looks like an easel.
No, it's a fallen over battleship.
Did he have a fallen
Irish
over
just curls
battle?
up on the bed.
I don't actually know what that is.
Battleship?
That would actually.
It's a
It would probably
I
be like
think
a
it is an
drafting table
easel.
kind of thing. It's
Yeah, it
probably
looks
just
like an
propped
easel.
up.
Yeah.
So an easel, yeah. So
So are we investigating this room?
yes.
All rooms get investigated.
Just help 6 investigate because I am
Um,
useless there.
Actually,
No, actually,
I
I'm not
will.
very useless.
Is this door unlocked?
which door?
I'm actually surprisingly decent at it.
Yes, it is.
I will peek into the hallway and see if I notice anything.
Nothing.
Anybody out here?
Nothing.
All right, I will keep the door cracked so I can hear what's going on.
Okay. You guys investigating?
I can see invisible creatures, objects, and see-through magical illusions,
Perfect.
visual illusions,
Okay.
automatically. So if there's any invisible shenanigans, I see them.
So
Actually,
you have an 18 for your investigation, or did you have
Yes.
advantage?
well, I figured we're all doing it. One of us
Okay.
would help.
Um,
That being said, I am actually also going to turn into my hybrid form.
Okay.
Because fuck you, Dagmar. But also because of I have advantage on certain things in my hybrid form.
like smelling.
This is the first time y'all have seen her change in a while.
Okay.
And she
If
has
you want my help, I am proficient.
yes.
Okay. So while you're investigating around the room, the easel actually has a painting on it that, with your investigation, we'll say Jorek sees it while you're looking around, like sniffing and doing stuff. And when Jorek walks into this room, he sees on the painting that there is a hidden message written in the actual like way that it's painted. Like the paint has like creases that spell out words. And this is what it says. It brings back the lost as though never gone. Shines laughter and tears with light long since shone. A moment to make, a lifetime to shed, valued then, but lost when you're dead.
Can you type that out
Yes, I can.
in group notes?
Group notes.
Or copy pasta if it's already typed up.
It brings back the lost as though never gone. Shines laughter and tears with light long since shown. A moment to make, a lifetime to shed. Okay. Do you make any indication, Jorak, that there is a thing going on in this room?
I can just read it. I mean, it's not in any like different language.
You can read it. Yes. It's hidden in the painting, like in the design, like.
You rolled a
It's a
huge
magic eye painting.
investigation.
So yeah, I just tell them. I'm like, hey, there's words on this painting, sort of like woven in, strangely.
It's kind
Is
of
there
like
anything magical?
it's not.
Or
There's
within my true sight limits?
no nothing that you can see within true sight.
What is the painting of?
It's actually of the Zenith. But
Is
it's
it any
dark.
good?
But it's dark. 6, you remember this painting sitting on this easel back when you were here.
Memories.
The same exact painting?
Yes, the exact same painting. What was that, Zil?
Memories. It brings back the lost as though never gone. Shines laughter and tears with a light long since shown. A moment to make, a lifetime to shed. valued, but then lost when you're dead. Memories.
Do you say that out loud?
I do.
Okay. Well, when you do, this bookshelf here slides to the side, and there is a little cubby in the wall behind it.
Oh, look, a cubby.
There is a white book with the symbol of Paylor emblazoned on its cover.
There's a book in there.
On the cover, it says 7072 through 773 DE.
772 to 773.
Yep. DE is the date code.
So before Ascension.
Yes.
So that is
It's a
4,000
And
all.
This is high school yearbook.
and below it is the name Dagmar Lucian Thassus.
It is
Oh.
his high school yearbook.
It is his high school yearbook.
This is his most prized possession.
Oh,
So many things that said had a great summer.
Dion, you should come take a look at this. Dion? He's thumbs upping. Are you okay? BRB, one sec.
Dagmar, it was fun having history with you this year. Have a great summer. Love, Bianca.
You think there was somebody named Bianca where a Dagmar went to the high school?
I'm back.
Yes.
Okay.
He's just not feeling super great, so he's gonna hang out, but he's gonna be a little quiet.
Okay.
He stepped AFK for a moment.
Okay. Sounds good.
But yeah, Zill will take the book and open it.
Okay. As you begin to read it, you learn that this is a journal.
Does this journal look like Zill's sketchbook that she has? That's magical divine given book.
No, this looks like
Okay.
a regular book.
Okay, just check.
And the first entry in the book, my father has sent me on an important mission. The war has begun to take a significant toll on the world, and finding a way to end it is my mission. I am being sent to the far reaches of Polara to find the fountain in hopes its magic can be used to end this war.
I keep reading.
As you read on further, the summary, I have a bunch of bullet points that are just summarizing the journal as you read.
That's what I assume. I want to read it detailed, word by
Yeah.
word, every spelling error.
It has been a long journey. Paylor's light has guided me to my destination. The monks who protect the fountain have explained the restrictions to me. In exchange for such a powerful gift, a sacrifice must be made. The death of another who seeks the fountain's power. The fountain may only be used once by any individual. The valley that holds the fountain is the battlefield. I must wait until another arrives. But I have already been connected to the fountain's power. 3 months I have spent in this valley while the war wages. I feel lost. I know I'm doing my part, but I wish to be of more direct help. Paylor is with me, and I know this is of the greatest importance. 8 months. Finally, another has arrived. He has prepared the rituals with the monks. Now I am heading out into the valley to prepare for the duel. Paylor be with me. May your light guide my way and allow me to strike true. I have waited so long to finally complete my mission. Another entry. My opponent is a cunning one. He has evaded me for 3 days. I need sleep. I have managed to find a secluded area to rest. Tomorrow I will take the fight to him. Right after that entry, the next entry has a blood-stained thumbprint on the page. I failed my mission. I survived the dagger through the heart, but I wasted the magic. And my only chance. Those simple words, I don't want to die. I didn't even remember saying them. But the magic of the fountain saved me, healing my wounds, and I have lost contact with Paylor. I no longer feel his presence. He has forsaken me for failing. It has been 3 months since I failed my mission. The magic has not left me. My wounds heal almost immediately. I have prayed for months, but Paylor has forsaken me. My symbol of Paylor has changed, I believe. The fountain's magic is bound to it, as it was clutched in my hand when I made the wish. I have returned home. I told my father of my mission. He told me I was a disgrace, and had me thrown out. Told me never to return. In my despair, I reached out in prayer once more. I heard a voice, but it was not Paylor, and he promised me vengeance. Tharizdun is the one who spoke to me. Maybe it was destiny that Paylor's mortal enemy is the only divine who will speak. But Paylor has forsaken me, and I don't know why. I have found the dagger of broken mirrors, and going to use it to swear my vow to Tharizdun tonight. I shall lay to rest the person I used to be, and bury him with my former family. The Dark Crypt will be the perfect place to start my path to destroy the Sun God. This shall be my final entry. My vow has been sworn, and the path of my vengeance has begun. To any who read this, know this is the story of my death. Dagmar Thassis is no more. I have left him in his tomb, where he should have rested after that dagger to the heart destroyed him. May you rest in peace like I never will. And then the journal ends.
Wow. It would seem that he found a fountain that granted him a wish, and he misused the wish. And Zill is a little... She's got a kind of a dark look on her face for a reason. I have a feeling that it mentions that his holy symbol was changed by the magic. And that's basically what it said, was that the holy symbol.
He believes
changed.
He believes the holy symbol is where his immortality was bound with the magic.
And he left it in a crypt. She says, thinking back to a time when she was spoopy and she went into an underwater crypt and they found a holy symbol and they left it there.
Yep.
We left it there perfectly normally.
Yep. Oh, did we leave it there? I honestly don't remember.
Yeah.
I think we left it
Yeah,
there.
you guys left it there.
Yeah, it's there-ish.
Ish. Well, it says here that he left. I can only imagine that would be the last key we're looking for. But it says that he left it in a tomb. I wonder if anyone in the Thassis family knows where that tomb would be.
I think you guys probably had a conversation with Demetrius about the
About a
family
certain
tomb.
sword that he has.
About a certain sword, and that he got it from a tomb.
Zilla's going to use sending.
Okay.
To Demetrius. I'm gonna type this out so I get the correct number of words.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm counting. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. I have a few more words, but I don't need it. She would, to Demetrius, say, "Sorry to bother you. I need to know where your family tomb from around 700 DE is located. It's quite important."
You know that DE is the era that was right before the
Right.
AA. And
She just wants to make sure he knows the context of what time frame she needs.
let me. Okay. He'll be like, I believe it's on the bottom of the Adamantine Reef Sea right now. I had some adventurers go in there and retrieve my sword, about 6 or 7 months ago. Hope that's helpful.
Zill will send another sending. I'm going to sneeze. Give me a sec. She's going to send another sending to one of the Sea Elf generals.
Okay.
Let
Probably
me
the
count
one-
the words here.
Probably the one you know.
Yeah, the one I know.
Have I gotten anything from Smokey?
Nope. Nothing from
Okay.
Smokey.
He didn't tell him that only he can prevent forest fires.
He would never do such a thing.
I mean, he's a bear named Smokey.
Smokey and I, we bring the heat, dude.
I just Jesus Christ. God damn.
Okay, this is correct. No, at least under 25. There's a Fascist family tomb in the Adamantine Rift Sea, and I need to access it. Can you help at all?
There'll be a reply like, we just recently, we're on our way back now. When do you need to access it? I could probably escort you.
I can send another one.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm pulling up my spell slots here, because that's a thing. This is my third one. As soon as possible. Where can we meet you?
He will reply and say, The easiest place is if you can get to Coral Keep. I can meet you there and escort you. That is the only city that is along the island chain of the Adamantine Reef Sea.
Coral Keep.
Coral Keep. Yep.
Can you drop us back on the big map real quick so I can get an eyeball on where that is compared to where we are?
Yes. Big map. Oh, I actually have to drop you guys on that. Run you over map here. I will put a pin on it, and then I will, because I don't actually have it in this map right here.
Okay. And we're up here. So.
Yep. So. Yep.
What is this? What is the port city that we're closest to up here? I think it's one that we went to before. No, that one's the northern one.
Drea is the northern one, but there is another one. Its name is Mizda.
Mizda?
Miztta.
Mizda.
Mizda. It's the southernmost port city on the Sulfuran coast.
And we're relatively close to that.
It's like 3-4 days travel.
Oh, that's a long time. We don't have super fast move travel. Unless I use special magic. Okay. Point of order, when I talked to Dad and he gave me a tuning fork for his plane, did I get a tuning fork for returning back to the primal plane? Or to our plane? Presumably I would have one for each direction instead of a one-way ticket.
Sure.
I mean,
don't you just have to attune each of them to the same one, or do you have to have a separate one for each plane?
I'm either way, as long as I can get back. That's my big point here.
Yeah, I would say the tuning fork. You just have to attune it once you are on that plane, basically.
Okay,
and then it's attuned to any plane you've attuned it to.
Excellent. She'll turn to the rest of the group. So, I think I know where the next key is. It's, there's a tomb in the Adamantine Reef Sea for the Thassus family. I believe that's where he left his holy symbol, and I believe that's where we need to go. I can't remember, out of character, can't remember the general's name.
Did I give the general's name? I think I did.
Probably at some
I
point.
did at some point.
General Bobbert.
No, I think it was
said
Vaso. I think.
Vaso?
Vaso.
Okay. General Vaso said that he could escort us there, but we would have to get to Coral Reef City. Coral, what is it called?
Coral Keep.
Coral Keep.
You know that it would probably take about a week if you could get a ship leaving to Coral Keep.
A week from where?
From where you guys are. It's only... It's about I would say it's probably like a week and a half travel to Port Dupley. Coral Keep is about halfway, so it's like just over half a week travel at sea.
So what's the northernmost port here?
Port Dupley is the northernmost port in Haven. And then the southernmost port in Sulfura, which is the closest one to you, it's actually the same, basically the same distance from Port Dupley to, basically.
Okay. Well, if we're able to get to this Coral Keep, then we can get to the Thassus family too. Theon, I know you're not feeling well, but do you have any insight? He's shaking his head no. Okay.
You guys do have about 2 months before your deadline. So there is time to travel.
I'm just reading a spell. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Shorak 6, what do you think?
About
Getting to... Do you think it would make sense that this is where he's keeping the other object, the other key?
did it say he buried it with his family?
He said he buried it in his family's tomb. And I asked Demetrius mentioned it at one point, that there was a tomb and that he had sent some people to retrieve an object from it. It sounds like it
Did
would
you
be the
speak to
same one.
those people?
I don't know those people directly. I'm not able to.
I'm posting the notes from the journal.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you.
Who were you talking to?
Who? What? Me?
Who were you talking to that sent the people?
Demetrius, the general. Demetrius Thassus.
That
He was
out
the
of
one-
character.
He was the, wait, 7,000 DE
Yes.
or 700? Okay. I was wrong on my numbers earlier.
Oh, did you miss the zeros?
I did.
Oh, you missed the zeros. Okay. I
Like
assumed...
10,000.
Wait,
It's
he's like-
772, 773.
He's like 10,000 years old.
No. You guys would know that DE ended... Let me find out exactly when. And it became
Oh,
AA.
that's not like BC where it counts back.
No, it's... Yeah.
Anyway, I'm reading my thing on my spell here.
So 773 is when 773 is when Dagmar's journal ended.
773 or
70,
70, sorry.
73.
70, 73.
Okay, there is a 7,000 number difference there.
Yes, sorry. And about 10 years later is when the Chaos War ended. So 7083 is when AA became a thing. So this journal's
Only 4,000 years ago.
10, yeah, it's like 4.5, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We're good. I got that.
Yep.
I think I could get us to the Coral City very quickly. Coral Keep very quickly, but is there anything else we need to do while we're here?
Do I know the nature of his control over the Warforged?
You do not.
His control over you was an item in your head, as is evidenced by Kolish removing it from your head.
Yes. So I guess you would understand that.
Nothing that we can do right now.
No. Jorak, is there anything else that you think we need to do here? Jorak, are you there?
I think it's important to free these people, but if we don't know how, I don't know how much time we have to spare.
I don't I don't think we'll be able to free them until not anytime soon. I don't think. I believe that Qualish would probably be able to help if he were willing, but right now is really not. I don't think that's going to work right now.
I remember Dion also said maybe speaking to the Warforged and Forge and letting them know would be
It's true.
That was last session while you guys were
That-
passing through town.
It's true.
As much as I do not like it, I agree. We do not have the time to help them right now.
Out of character, I'm going to be right back.
Okay, audio's coming back. Okay. Okay, guys, we are having some stuff go on, so we're going to be cutting our episode short today. I hope you all enjoy, and yeah. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube. Bye.